Hello, Leo. This is your channel messages for the 10th of July. Leo, we're finishing the readings today with you, as you would already know, since I do this every 2 days. So let's go ahead and go into your reading, Libra. Leo, let's see what your channel messages are. First message is alcohol. Leo, so I'm getting today is Friday. I don't know if you're starting the party early. What time now? Jesus. I wake up early this morning, so I never know it's so late. It's late, it's 10. That's late as fuck. Anyways, like we hear one girl say, listen, I don't want to talk to a guy. I don't want to be responsible for a guy. I want to be in bed and I want to wake up at 10. Bitch, who wake up at 10? Bitch, who wakes up at 10? 10 o'clock? Bitch, you're retired or you're unemployed with a rich man? Yeah, wake up at 10. Bitch, even if me did employed with a rich man, 10, who wake up at 10? She said she wants to stay in her bed till 10. No, I understand what you say. But 10 o'clock in the morning, you get up. You just open your eye. 10, that's so late. 10 is like 3 p.m. 10 o'clock. Bro, if me get up at 10, is because the night before me I drink alcohol. That would only have a bit of reason. If you want to get up at 10, I just want to get out of bed at 10. I don't want to get up and be responsible for a guy going off to work. Like I don't want to sleep and wake up at 10 o'clock. You know the ambition. Maybe I have your life together. Bitch, even if I have my life together, waking up at 10 is pretty. You have kids? No? Okay. You're still out 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock in the morning, yeah, wake up. Me don't know. Anyways, alcohol. Hi, how are you? Hi. So we have alcohol coming out first, Leo. So are you an alcoholic? Are you a drinker? Maybe you need to tell somebody that majority of the arguments you have is because you always drunk. Let's see what your message is. So we have alcohol, Leo. Think something about drinking. Don't know if you're drinking today or you want to drink with someone else or something about you being an alcoholic. Yeah, we have a 9 of Swords. So that is your message. Your message is alcohol and a 9 of Swords. So there's something alcohol doing to you, whether it is making you more aggressive, it's fucking up your relationships, you're being mean and nasty and diabolical to your partner because you're always drunk, or you're getting something that you have a problem, basically. Maybe you just realize that you have this problem, you have a problem. Because usually people will say, but if me not have nothing for do, drinking alcohol is not a problem. They must say being an alcoholic is a problem when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's what me always think too. I feel like if you smoke or you drink, as long as you do what you need for do, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not saying you must get high or drunk on the job. But what I'm saying is if the job is done, and you have nothing else to do, why you can't enjoy alcohol? Me not see nothing wrong with that. But maybe there is something wrong with it. Because we're getting 9 of Swords. So it's either you're terrified to tell somebody, you know me, I'm an alcoholic. You start drink from you're young. Like 10, 11, 12. That means you have a different problem. It's a different issue. You starting alcohol when you're very, very young is a different issue from a man who older and just consume alcohol. I don't know how you are you're abusive. Maybe you're verbally abusive. I've met men who drink alcohol. They're usually verbally abusive men. Once them store alcohol in them house. Cause some man drink alcohol, but them go out, go buy a 10 pack. How it go? 10, 8, 12 pack. Them go out, go buy a 12 pack every morning and come back in and drink the whole day, and empty bottles are everywhere. And then do it again tonight and do it again tomorrow. Some men, them have alcohol to them access inside and them house. Other rich people, them have like not a vineyard, like a cellar. Them have a cellar full of blood clot wine. You have some families, you go downstairs. Yeah, this is the cellar. This is the wine collection. I have this from 1820. Them have those things. Other people, them don't store alcohol in them house. Them go out and buy every day. Like when me try to enjoy my little things, I try as best to not store it in the house. Now, sometimes you look weird going to the store every day and I buy alcohol or I buy cigarettes every day. It look weird. But It might be because of control. You might not have control over your drinking or smoking. So you prefer to always go back every day and get it rather than store it in your house because you might overdrink. Because the man who buy a 12-pack every day at, not SAQ, SAQ is Quebec, LCBO. The man who got LCBO go buy a 12-pack every day, him a buy it because him can't control him alcohol. Why don't buy a 24-pack? So him can drink 12 today and 12 tomorrow. Because that's not how it goes. Him have to buy for bringing to the house. It's like him what you call it? Buy per use? No. Buy as you use. Buy as you go. Yeah. So some people, you will see them go to cigarette shop, cannabis shop, alcohol shop every day. Them no want store nothing in them house. That's why. Them rather go back every day. Because at least when it finish, them need a time for come down. When you have alcohol in your house 24/7 and you come down, all you have to do is pour a glass and drink and go back up. When you have cannabis or cigarettes disposal every day, as you come down, all you gotta do is think about going back up. If you only buy what you need for the day, then there's a time where your mind have to get sober. The store will close, so you can't go back again. Even if you want drink or you want smoke, 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't do it. The store not open. You have to get sober. You have to wait. So you kind of put yourself through this crisis where Jesus Christ, the alcohol store not open yet. Jesus Christ, the weed store not open yet. But at least you're sober for go back. Sometimes other people don't have that issue where them can buy alcohol or them can buy cannabis or cigarettes in bulk. And them can say, this will last me for a month. And them have control over taking it, doing it once a day, and it being in the house, and them go about them business. Other people don't have that. The one where you see buy cannabis every day or buy alcohol every day, them don't want it in them house. Them can't sleep with it in them house. Them will go back to it. Them will overindulge. No, again, Leo, me getting alcohol and the 9 of swords. So this could be me getting something about you may be aggressive. Maybe you're verbally abusive, you're verbally dismissive. Once them store alcohol or cannabis in them house, chances are them have abusive tendencies. If it's stored there. So maybe you think about things that you did when you were under the influence and you're saying, how the fuck could I do that? How could I hit them? How could I say that to them? What kind of person I am? What kind of monster I am? I don't think you're the monster, but I think you become a monster when you're alcohol intoxicated. I don't see people become a monster when they smoke cannabis. They usually become very much friendly, talkative, and easier accessible when they smoke cannabis. Cigarettes, sometimes I can't predict them people there. You can't predict them. I'm not gonna lie. Cigarette people is a type of people you have to talk to them for predict. You can't predict that fucker. He smoke cigarettes. You just don't know. You don't know. You just don't know. You don't know. You don't. Cannabis, you might know. Alcohol, you might know. He smoke cigarettes, that's too confusing. I have to talk to you for know. I can't just see you and look on you and talk. No. You smoke cigarette, brody. We're in a different territory. So let's go ahead and go into your reading. I'm getting you did something under the influence. You said something under the influence. You started a fight under the influence. Maybe you told a huge lie under the influence. Because I'm getting 9 of swords. I'm getting you can't sleep. Maybe you withdraw from alcohol. You have an alcohol addiction. You withdraw from it. And that's terrible. You shake. You vomit. You have cold sweat. People cry. You'll cry. Big man cry. Get up and vomit up the bed. You have alcohol withdrawal. Usually them give you opioids. This is not Miss Medical Advice YouTube. That's what they usually do. You see when people come down from alcohol withdrawal, they give them opioids. Bitch, opioids. Bitch, you give up alcohol for have an opioid addiction. And you can't take a nicotine patch. I don't know if you know this. When people smoke cannabis and they want to stop smoke, the nicotine patch don't help them. I don't know if you know this. You want to stop smoking? Yeah, you should try this patch. Yeah, for nicotine. The patch don't help cannabis. It don't help cannabis. If me upon cannabis and I want to stop smoking, I can't go buy a fucking patch. I can't buy Zen. Weird thing where you suck on for reduce nicotine cravings. It's for nicotine. It's not for cannabis. You can't put on a patch and be like, I want to stop smoking cannabis. It's not going to help you. Cannabis don't have nicotine in it. It's for nicotine. So maybe you stop smoking, you stop drinking alcohol. Me getting you very regretful. Or maybe you told a lie that somebody else was an alcoholic. We have the 5 of Swords coming out first. Yeah, I'm getting you're the alcoholic and you told a lie. So spite. For some reason you try for me getting you knew that if you said the person was an alcoholic, it would have done the damage you needed to be done. And that's what happened. I'm getting no, you're regretful because of this lie you tell, or you're regretful because of something you did under the influence. We have the 8 of Cups. We have 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Maybe you said something very nasty and mean to somebody and then you abandoned them. And days after, you reread the text when you're sober and you're saying, fuck, why am I do that? I'm not that type of person. I don't think you're that type of person. I just think you're a drunk. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and we also have we have 44. Yeah, 44 is usually guidance and protection. So maybe you acknowledge that you have a problem. I don't think your problem is drinking. I think your problem is a monster you turn into when that alcohol touch your tongue. That's the issue. You turn a monster, you turn diabolical, you turn Satan. You turn a tyrant. You turn very radical. You turn very dismissive. And it's only after you come down, you realize. But then you go up again. If you did drink alcohol and you turn it into a fucking murderer, would you keep drinking it? Or you say you don't want to be a murderer anymore? We're not going to drink the alcohol. It seems like every time you drink alcohol, you know you're abusive and you go back and drink it again. Because maybe you have somebody in your life and you abuse them because he's a drunk. And when them leave you, you drink because you're alone. But you're alone because he's an abusive drunk. You have people who drink and they're nice. And every time them drink, every single day them drink, every single week them drink, they're not violent people. They're very huggy. They're very touchy. They're very feely. That's usually why I don't really drink alcohol around girl. Because every time I'm around a girl and she drink alcohol, she want to fuck with me. Every time. Every time around her, you want to see me naked. I don't want to see you naked. You can see if you want. Oh, it's okay. I'm not a lesbian. It's okay. Bitch, why you want to get naked? That's why I don't do it no more. I don't do that. And I don't drink. I don't drink. I watch you drink. Right? I don't really drink unless the alcohol tastes. Wine tastes good. But otherwise, I don't have a problem for me sober and watch you drink and you enjoy yourself. I don't mind. I don't feel like me I miss out. I will enjoy myself doing what, like being sober, and then you can enjoy alcohol. Not a problem. But me getting something about you said, me getting there's a comment or there's a document or something that happened. It comes on to somebody being intoxicated. This could be somebody was intoxicated and them start take off them clothes. Maybe them think it was you. I remember one girl, she named Ashley. She always said Justin Trudeau is our cousin. And she was in a shelter system, and the guys would know that she couldn't hold her alcohol. So they would always, every Friday, them say, yeah, Ashley, come here, Ashley, come here, and get her alcohol. And then her clothes would be off. And she would be skinning out to the table, acting really irrational and wild, and then would video her. And would actually have videos on her. And the morning she wake up, she don't remember nothing. And she's the most quiet girl. Quiet. But as soon as them hear that alcohol, bitch, I don't know if them a lace her alcohol, because she act weird, she skin out her legs, she up on the table and roll, she up on the ground, she shake, she show her breast, she take off her clothes. But you see the next morning when I see her, when I say look how she come, and the man them, is the man them really did this to her. Yeah, I'm getting something about alcohol. You try to use alcohol to set up somebody, but 44, they're protected. Maybe you try to get somebody to be an alcoholic. Them don't take to that. Them just don't have that thing inside. Because even me said to myself, I think I said this already. I said to myself, why am I not crave alcohol the way how I crave other things? Alcohol was just something, I couldn't get addicted to it. When people say, yeah, I have an alcohol problem, I say, how? I just can't have that problem. I have other problems in life, but just drinking alcohol is not one of them. My body just don't take to. My body just say, this is not a recreational activity for you. Don't do it. And your birthday, don't do it. It's the 4th of July, don't do it. It's Christmas, don't do it. You're not happy. So yeah, I'm getting something about alcohol. I'm getting you feel really, 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 really bad, or you feel really remorseful because of what you did. Because I'm getting maybe a monster outside came out and somebody left you. And you were like, yes, bitch, good. But when you became sober, you said, whoa, I shouldn't have done that. You know, I should have did this more. I should have said this more. I should at least make somebody know. Maybe you need to make somebody know that you're drinking when you're drinking. But maybe that's the issue. You keep a drink. And your girlfriend or your kids or your husband saying, I don't like when you drink, you become very mean and boisterous and very disrespectful and very abusive. And me getting to keep doing it over and over and over again. Leo. We are the 3 of Wands. Me getting scared of abandonment. That's why you drink. You're always alone. You're abandoned. You feel like you don't have nobody to talk to. You feel like you don't have no friends, no family around you immediately. That's why me getting a drink because you're lonely, or you drink because you're bored. But you will drink because you're bored. But after you drink, you have company. And because you drink because you're bored, when you have company, you treat them like you treat them based on the fact that they're gonna abandon you. Because that's why you drink in the first place. So now you start being mean to them. Me getting being verbally abusive to somebody. You have the hangman. I mean, getting you never know how bad it is until somebody leave you. Because maybe somebody was dating you or your family member is around you, and because you get drunk, no matter how you act, them just say it's okay. You know, he's drunk, you know. But me getting know someone's like, listen, is either me or the alcohol. If I choose. Me getting you feel really bad. Yeah, we have a 10 of Swords. Yeah, me getting you feel really bad for what you did to somebody. Me getting you betray them badly. Maybe you cheat on them. Maybe you were under the influence of alcohol and you get horny, or you go somewhere, you went to a party, you went to a bar, and next thing you know, you saw a cheat. And you don't know what to do because you cheat on the alcohol. And you probably don't even remember half of the cheating. And maybe you want somebody to forgive you because you're an alcoholic and you were cheating under the influence, and you know it's not necessarily cheating because I don't even remember how the sex was. I was drunk. So maybe you want somebody to forgive you because you have an alcoholic problem and you cheat on them. No. Bitch, I've done cannabis almost, not majority of my life, but the cannabis for at least 10 years. Cannabis was never the reason me fuck another man. It was never cannabis. Me can never say, the reason why my body count high is because of cannabis. No, bitch, I was sober. You should know that. Majority of murders committed, crimes that are committed, majority of these things what people go to prison for, them never high when them went to prison. They weren't drunk when they went to prison. These were sober people committing weird acts. Half of the bitches who have babies out of wedlock is not because they was fucked up on alcohol. They were sober women. There's nothing in life me say, you know what, is the cannabis fault. Yeah, why am I fuck so much, man, at the cannabis? Why am I left my last man at the cannabis? Why me and this man keep a argue at the cannabis? Bitch, no. So if a man tell you, say, oh, because you have an alcohol problem, cheat on you, please forgive me. Bitch, me I tell you, say, I smoke cannabis for 10 years, and I never cheat on a man. Me never cheat on a man for none of the time I did ever smoke cannabis. Bitch, is either I left him or I stay to myself and smoke. No man can tell you, say, me never got to a man and say, sweetie, something happened and please don't be upset with me. But you do, I fuck on you. You had sex with another man after we had sex. Yes. Because I can't fuck on you if I never fuck you before. I just want the public to know that. I can't cheat on you when I never fuck you before. I have to cheat on you after I fuck you. I can't cheat on you before I fuck you. That's not cheating. I don't know you. Okay, so me with you that never hear no man can come to you and say that Vanessa said, I cheat on you while I'm under the influence. Bitch, what? As a matter of fact, if I drink alcohol, I know I don't go nowhere. I don't even put myself, even if I ever drink a bottle of wine, I say to myself, I not call nobody to drink it with. Because chances are I'm under the influence. I won't even plan for drink. I will say I drink today, okay, I'm not going to do nothing, I'm not going to see nobody, I'm not talk to nobody. Because me always think about the situation I might be in if I'm drunk around people who sexually attracted to me and I'm comfortable enough around them to get intoxicated. Because me come from shelter, bitch, they will intoxicate you and rob you. A man will say, yeah, I like you, yeah, I like you, yeah, man, I like you. Come at me, you drink. You want to drink? Yeah, okay. You're outside, I drink with him, bitch. Him lace you, you're drunk. and your phone get robbed, your bank card get robbed, your ID get robbed. So I'm very weak because I come from shelter. I'm very weary for drink round him. Even if me and the man are dates, I'm weird for drink round him. Because I supposed him get drunk for kill me. Supposed him get drunk, and when I go in the bathroom, so I stumble, him rob me. So I'm not really in it. But me getting for you, me getting is a problem. You have a problem. I don't think drinking is a problem. I think the monster you turn into is the problem. And it's as a result of drinking. So you turn into a slutty monster, you're cheating. Bitch, me never cheat on a man and tell him, say, the reason why I cheat on you because of cannabis. Bitch, never. Bitch, me never smoke cannabis and cannabis say, for go cheat. I might smoke it, I'm a honey. But that is a character development. What do you do when you're horny? Every time you horny, do you seek attention when you're horny? Whether you're smoke or you're sober, what you do? You seek attention, or you please yourself, or you totally ignore it. What you do? Because me already trained on how me stay with my sexual energy. That's why me don't think if me do anything, it will influence me to cheat or have sex. Cannabis was never to blame for anything in my life. It may be other people did blame me because them see me a smoke. But me never say the reason why I can't get a job is because of cannabis. Me never say that. Me never say, you know, me fuck on my man, yeah, why did fuck on him? Because me there smoke cannabis. Bitch, never. They must say that about alcohol though. Why you lose your job? I was drunk on the job. Why you lose your job? I showed up drunk. Why you lose your job? Because why you and the girl break up? Man, I went out and, you know, I was having a wild night. I was drinking, popping bottles, and then I saw a nice looking girl and I fucked her. Bitch, me never see a nice looking guy why me I smoke cannabis and cheat. But men will tell us, say, yeah, sometimes I cheat under the influence of alcohol. Bitch, well, sorry, I forgot. Maybe a man want forgiveness. I'm sorry I cheated on you. I'm so sorry I was drunk. I have a problem. I know I have a problem. Please, like, bitch, you have to go. You have to go. You have to go. Not only are you a cheater, you have addiction. No. It's one thing for have addiction. It's one thing when a girl or a guy, if you say, yeah, she loves smoke cigarettes, she loves drink, she loves smoke cannabis. That's one thing. No, you have to deal with that plus the person's a cheater. Bitch, you have an addiction. The addiction, you're addicted to cheating? No. One more. I have the Wheel of Fortune. Me getting you have to give it up. Me getting somebody saying it's either me or it. You're the magician. What you rather? Or what you want? What gonna make you happy? And chances are if you're an alcoholic, you will abandon the person and try to make the person feel like they're the problem and go and continue putting that bottle to your head. And we don't know, maybe in 5 years you need a new liver or kidney in 5 years. Let's get some more cards and we're gonna leave it here, Leo. We have YouTube coming out. So get some about YouTube, yeah. Because I'll see people on YouTube have a glass of alcohol and them a drink. Like even on YouTube and in broadcasting, even on broadcasting commission, broadcasting, it would be more acceptable for two people to stand up and drink a Bud Light. But I've never seen a cannabis ad. Me never see an ad on cannabis before. Me never see a YouTube ad. Come to our dispensary for top-notch cannabis. Me never see that. Me never see two people that stand up and a smoke randomly and then smoke cannabis unless it was a celebrity who was already big, and they might enjoy cannabis. Me don't say that. Mostly alcohol. So I'm getting some about YouTube. Maybe you're an alcoholic and you go on your YouTube and you talk a lot of shit about somebody when you're drunk. You like to commentate a lot when you're drunk. Maybe you're a quiet person, but when you're drunk or when you have little alcohol, when you take a little shot, you get talkative. And you say, yeah, these ideas, you know what? These ideas are so good. I should tell YouTube. And you go on YouTube and say some nasty diabolical things. And then when you come back down and maybe you watch the video or people comment on the video, you say, whoa, why am I doing that? Why am I say that? Again, you got a problem. I'm getting YouTube though. Something about YouTube and alcohol consumption. We have Meta. Okay, here's Facebook. All right, so we have alcohol, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have the number 1. Looking for the truth and no, I never lie. Though I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, yeah. It's all the fun entertainers. Don't let these other niggas intimidate ya. We're running out of time now. I'm the one, yeah. Oh well, oh well, oh well. I'm the one, oh well, oh well. I'm shawty, I'm the one. Okay, so I'm getting number one. So maybe you're the only one in the relationship who into alcohol. Sometimes there's perks of when you're the only one in the relationship with a certain addiction. If a girl smoke and you drink, she will never touch it. You will never touch her smokes and she will never touch your alcohol. A lot of times men will say or girls will say, I want a drinking buddy. The problem is when we'll drink out each other shit. And then that's because me not gonna lie. Me, okay, let me leave this here. You see the dirty stinking man, you see the dirty, fucked up man who was married to, me and him never cussed about cannabis before. There was never a time in that marriage where me and that man had an argument about cigarettes or alcohol. We never. That was the what broke up a marriage and that. We never. Me see enough people say, you fucking asshole, you smoked the last fucking cigarette, you drank my fucking alcohol, you fucking Mr. Couples cuss. Bitch, me never had that problem with him. Never. It's either him always did know say it's the last left, me go share it with her. Me go leave for her. Or if me was home and me see the last cigarette or me see the last cannabis, me say me go wait upon him. We never, ever had argument about bitches, but we never had an argument about cannabis. We never argue with me and that dirty man never argue about cannabis. Me and that disgusting man has never argued about alcohol. Me not drink alcohol though, and to my knowledge, him never drink either. To my knowledge, Leo, me never argue about cigarettes. Never. He might get irritated when he never have it, but me and him never, like you smoked the last one, did you take my supply? Never. We never had that problem. But we know couples will have these problems where they will cuss over who drink the last beer, who smoked the last cigarette, who take the last. Other people have these problems. The good thing when you're in a relationship, when you and your partner don't share the same recreational activity, your partner don't touch your alcohol and you don't touch our smokes. Usually, if you and your partner do the same drugs, we have to share it. And sometimes when you do drugs, your inhibitions are left. So you will see the last cigarette and you smoke it off. And then your partner expect, say, me will come home to this. Why you never call me on the way home to tell me to buy a pack? Why you make me come home thinking I had a pack at home, and when I come home, I smoke it off, and now I have to go back on the road go buy? I see enough people in an argument about cigarettes. I see stabbing in a shelter, both friends, and you smoke last, but you couldn't even save me half. You couldn't smoke half and get stabbing, bitch, over cigarettes. Who did smoke the last cigarettes? I'm gonna say, bitch, these people crazy. I need to say it to myself if I'm gonna make it out like this. Bitch, shelter life is not for the faint-hearted, bitch. You'll cry. Right? So maybe that's a good thing. We have metal. And cigarettes is not here, it's alcohol. So something about alcohol and YouTube, or I don't know if every time you go under alcohol intoxication, you start up on Facebook. I say your blood clots here. Every time you're drunk, you do this. You're going upon live. Every time. But now talk about like me, who I do this every morning, sober. Because I've committed myself to my readings where even if I'm not a sober person, I always try my best for sure for my readings sober. I try my best for doing the readings while I have anything in my system. Only after I done my readings, I will mess around with what I want to mess around with, if I'm that type of person. Otherwise, I always try to make it a duty that if I come on this camera, I'm not intoxicated with nothing. I do it sober. But maybe every time you drink alcohol, you want to turn on the camera. You're drunk. And for some reason, you don't know, you take pictures, you upload things on Facebook. I don't know, maybe you talk to weird people. Maybe when you're drunk, you love to call your ex. Or you call your boyfriend and talk to him. And your boyfriend have to say, you know, you called me yesterday, you called me 5 times last night. What happened? You're drinking. Yeah, I don't remember. Because I'm getting half of the things and what you do, you don't remember. And maybe you're seeing your behavior for the first time. I'm getting a saying, Jesus, why am I do this? That's terrible. One more, and we're going to leave it here, Leo. We have the sun. Now, are you pregnant? Maybe you have a child. And that's even worse. You have a kid in the house and you drink. I don't know if you drink and you're violent. I don't know if you drink and shout at the kid. I don't know if you drink and forgot the kid at school. I don't know if you drink and the kid dirty and all the chores. So the kid living in one dirty house, you don't clean. Because alcohol make it slow. When you drink alcohol, you're slow, bro. That's why alcohol make a kid come out the way it come out. It make a kid, it slow down everything. It slow down cell development. It slow down brain development. That's why your kid come out looking unfinished. Because alcohol slow down everything. It will delete, deplete, and slow down cell regeneration and cell creation. Usually when you smoke, the kids then will come out with undeveloped internal organs. Like if you smoke cigarettes, your whole pregnancy, the kids then will come out with lung problems. The problems the kids have internal. Them usually come out, face looking okay. But you see inside of them heart problem, liver problem, lung problem, bladder problem. You see when you drink, it'll show up on your kid. Because the cells that are used to form the face, form the eye, the alcohol, basically it destroys it. So if you're pregnant and you drink alcohol, you have a kid around you, maybe, again, if you were a child, maybe take a start, one came out. Maybe your adults were drunks and them used to find it funny if they get alcohol and say you're drunk when you're a kid. And the big man, them and your parents would have laughed because you're a kid drunk. And when you're drunk as a child, that is very confusing and very funny to watch. You're a child and you're drunk and you fall and you hit your head and you're there and you don't know what happened to you and the adult them run you and laugh. Maybe that's how you became an addict. Like a big man give you alcohol for drink when you're underage. And say, yeah, man, it's okay, man. You can get a little. I'm getting when you were a kid, you're drunk out. Not because you see mommy and daddy stash and you went behind our back and take the stash and drink. Not because you experiment. It could literally because somebody did offer it. And you're like, it's okay. He's with his dad. It's fine. It's okay. He's with his uncle. He can drink if he wants. It's just a little bit. It's like, it's just 7%. The kid is like 10, it's fine, 7%, the kid can handle it. I'm getting you drunk, and ever since then, you have a problem. And if somebody didn't give it to you, I'm getting you had a problem since you were younger. And if you know not about drinking, it just leads to other things. Your sex life will be trash. You have a trash sex life. You have a trash love life. You have insecurity problems. And then eventually, you're going to need an organ. You're gonna need, maybe that not kill you. Come see people drink them whole life and they never dead of organ failure. But eventually you're gonna get sick. It's just, I don't know. I don't like alcohol. Anytime I smell alcohol from man, I just feel like they're gonna abuse me. I just feel like they're gonna hit me. This is just how I feel. I'm just saying to myself, you're gonna hit me. I don't care how gentle you're talking. I just feel like you're gonna abuse me, you're gonna hit me, or you're gonna say something nasty to me, or you're gonna treat me bad. Because he's alcoholic. At least if you smoke, you're aloof. You can't say why you not care. You know, you need to pay attention. You need to give me attention. You need to give me time. Drunk people will give you time, and while them I give the time, them abuse you. So I'm getting something happen with alcohol and you feel really bad about it, Leo. You will entertainment. Or this could be, did you give somebody else child alcohol? Did you buy alcohol for underage kids? And it's like, it's okay, they're kids, it's fine. I'm doing a good treat. Maybe I give kids alcohol and they was underage. Something like that. Whatever this is, me getting you feel like you just want to die because of what you did. Or because of what you're not telling somebody you did. But it definitely have something to do with alcohol. I'm going to leave it here. Leo, this has been your reading for today. I hope you have the clues you are looking for today. And if it does not resonate with you right now, it may resonate with you this evening or even tomorrow morning. So that is it. I hope you have a great TGIF. It is Friday. You might consume alcohol, but please do it responsibly. And please make sure it's out the way of children. And if you plan to smoke or do any other recreational activities, make sure you do it safely. I am Vanessa Carby, and this has been your reading for July 10th. Bye, Leo. Oh, let's get some of the comments before we leave. I'm sorry. Let's see what the commentators are saying. So, okay, I don't like alcohol anymore. Good treble clef. Let's see what somebody else is saying. You need to read your comments. Okay, I'm reading my comments right now. Thank you so much. I can't stop and read all the time because I'm reading tarot and it will distract me. So thank you for that comment saying I need to read my comments. I'm reading my comments. Let's go. Okay, Sabri 12. I'm enjoying just watching you. Thank you so much, Sabri. I enjoy you watching me too. Let's go to the comments. We have kisses and blow face. Kiss to you too. Let's go down. Okay, you're a good singer. Thank you. Whatever. Did you dare slow down? And when we're done, I want to feel my legs. Thank you so much. Let's see what else the comments are saying. You're very beautiful. Thank you, Sabri. I'm pretty sure you're even more beautiful. What else is the comments are saying? Did you know that tarot reading can trigger schizophrenia? I do. And do you know that both parents having weird genes can trigger schizophrenia? So you shouldn't blame schizophrenia on tarot. You can blame it on medication you're taking. You can also blame schizophrenia on colored lights if you're exposed to that as a baby. And you can also blame schizophrenia on that man fucking up your life. So I don't think tarot is what you should use to bring into schizophrenia. Okay? Next comment. Let's go. The last comment is, it seems like that's what's happening with you. Veronica, it seems like you're a jealous ass bitch. And it seems like you need to find a life or you need some tips on how to be a real ass bitch. Okay, Veronica. So I think that you should shut the fuck up and allow me to do what the fuck I'm doing, okay? I don't tell you how to be a Veronica. So the fuck you're here telling me how the fuck to do my job. Listen, I love your 40 cents of opinions. I love it, but I'm not going to listen to a bitch who doesn't have a profile picture. Okay, let's just okay. So I feel like you should look alive because I feel like you're too distracted with mine. Okay, so that's it for the reading. Remember for remember the subscription. Want to subscribe to the channel. You understand? Make sure you share, you like, and you comment. And if he's a hating ass bitch like Veronica, make sure you go in the comments and tell me so I can know you're a hating ass bitch. Anyways, I'm going to leave it right here. And yeah, so just enjoy your Friday, sweethearts. It's your day. I'm just here to make it brighter for you. Good luck and good afternoon. Bye.